Let's talk about rhythm and the right hand. So far we've looked at 4/4 time and 4 pulses or 4 quarter notes in 4/4 time, which would give us 4 downbeats in a measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we also attack on the way back, that gives us an and count or 8 notes. That would sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The first time I played the quarters, that would just be 4 quarters per measure. And with the 8s on the attack back, that would be 8 attacks or 8 articulations per measure, 8 eighths notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Normally written as a group of 4 eighths notes with a stem, a group of 4 eighths notes with a stem. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So far we've kept the quarters and the eighths sort of separate. But let's do a pattern that uses a combination of a quarter on beat 1, followed by 2 and 3 and 4 and on beats 2, 3, and 4. In other words, eighths notes on beats 2, 3, and 4, which would be like this. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's add the chords of C major and A minor to that rhythm. C major, A minor, keeping the 2 notes in common, right? Don't move those. Here we go. 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Let's take that one step further and accent beat 1. So nice strong accent on beat 1. In other words, we're just going to attack it with a little bit more power. 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. It gives the rhythm a little bit more life that way when you start playing with accents. All right, keep in mind your roots. C to A, right? Okay, so down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's do one more. The same idea. This time we're going to do a quarter on beat 1 and a quarter on beat 3. Giving us essentially 2 phrases of down, down, up, down, down, up. Quarter, 2 eighths, quarter, 2 eighths equals 1 measure. That's going to sound like this rhythmically. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. You always have to count the 4, right? 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. So never count 1, 2, and 1, 2, and, or whatever the case is. Let's stick to counting in a 4/4 measure. So again, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Cool. Now let's do it with the C major chord to the A minor chord. 3, 4. You notice that I've still got that accent on 1. And a slightly lesser accent on 3. So I've got a strong accent on the downbeat of 1 and a lesser accent on the downbeat of 3. And in fact, that is sort of the way 4/4 time works with accents, generally speaking, is a strong accent on beat 1 and a slightly weaker accent on beat 3. If I were to demonstrate that with just strictly with downstrokes, you'll see what I mean. Just same chords, 2, 3 accents on 1 and 3, 3, 4. You can hear that, right? So there's definitely some accenting there. And it's that accenting which really defines the time. So what we've done is taken two simple chords of C major and A minor with those common fingers, not forgetting our roots. Right? And the first rhythm that we used was down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, quarter, 2 and 3 and 4 and quarter, 2 and 3 and 4 and that combined with accents on beats 1 and 3. And then we did quarter, 2 and quarter, 4 and quarter, 2 and 3, 4 and, right? That sounds like 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. Technically speaking, you'll see that the hand is always going in the same direction, right? So you're always on the counts of 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing downstrokes. On the upstrokes, we're doing the ands. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Right now, our accents are happening on beats 1 and 3. Great practice. If you're feeling comfortable with doing that exercise with a C chord to an A minor chord, then maybe move from an A minor chord to an E minor chord. If that feels comfortable, try other chord combinations. E minor. And remember to always pick a tempo that is comfortable for you. If you find that you're not able to play at a tempo, at an even tempo, don't stress about that. Just slow it right down. Get it to a point where you can make those changes at a tempo. If you can't yet make the changes at a tempo, don't worry about it. Instead, just do some individual chord practice, taking a chord, pressing, releasing, until you can make those changes comfortably and easily. Until you can make the changes in the left hand comfortably and easily, you won't be able to play rhythmically in your right hand because you'll keep sort of stopping and starting with your right hand, which is a pretty common thing to do, right? But think of your right hand and your left hand as to some degree as being separate. Right hand is the drum, the left hand is creating the harmony.